Hey guys, welcome back to Attack on Iron World. How has your week been? My week, what have I done this week? To be honest with you, I feel like I've not really accomplished much this week. I feel like I've not really accomplished all that much. It's been a hectic week, that's for sure. Definitely been a hectic week with the new Final Fantasy patch dropping and still doing that sort of content, and to be honest with you, I'm not still doing Destiny content. That's already gone. It's already ignored. It's a shame. It's a shame, Destiny. I do love you, Destiny, but it's just not enough there to keep me interested. But anyway, I've been playing quite a bit of Overwatch actually this week. My private time anyway. I've been playing quite a bit of Overwatch with a few buddies, and we've been having some fun. Although we couldn't play competitive because they're all much better than me. So apparently if I actually go through the effort and go and place do my 10 games and actually place, apparently it'll be a lot easier for us to play together. So I might do that at some point. Probably should do that at some point. But so this is the last Attack on Iron World of May, which usually that means we talk about games that are coming out, and we talk about games that are coming out next month, and the games that we're going to be buying, the games that are going to be on the show, games that are not going to be on the show, games that I'm interested in. But there's only one game that I'm interested in, and there's only one game that is also joining the show next month, and that's Gundam Breaker. New Gundam Breaker is still set for June 22nd. I've ordered it. It's ready to arrive. It's ready to come and play video games with me, but we have not got it yet, of course, because it's not out. But we will have it once it is released on June 22nd. Japanese get it June 21, which is crazy. It usually, like with Gundam games and with a lot of JRPGs, there's like a massive gap, right? There's like a massive gap. The Yakuza games is usually a massive gap of when it releases in Japan and when we get it and stuff like that. So it's so crazily surprising to me that we're actually kind of like we're getting it like a day after. I guess the only reason we're getting it a day after is because of our country's release date for video games. Like, that's always a bit weird, right? Like how video games always release on like a certain day in each. But that changes depending on your country. Like, I think it's like in America it's like Monday, right? Like Monday is when most things release. Where here in the UK most things release on a Friday. So it's weird. It's a weird situation. But in any case, we're getting it a day after Japan, which is phenomenal. I'm so happy about that. I'm happy that we get it a day after. That's super exciting. I think that's becoming more and more, just more and more like done nowadays. Like I feel like the Disgaea games are coming out pretty close together now, right? As well, like the new one, the Disgaea 1 complete, like that's coming out pretty close to each other, right? If my memory serves, and I'm not just speaking with inconsistencies. Yes, I believe it. That's right. I believe it's coming out pretty close to each other. But that's nice. It's nice that that kind of line is blurring between the Japanese and the English video games, and like same with anime as well. Like the My Hero Academia, that comes out in dub the same day it comes out in sub, right? Like, it's crazy. I've been watching My Hero Academia in sub just because I have a Crunchyroll subscription. I just have a Crunchyroll subscription to watch Boruto at the moment, so I don't have a Funimation subscription, so I've not been watching it in dub. I've been watching it all in sub because I don't want to have two subs going. But yeah, My Hero Academia is pretty fucking good, by the way. It's like, it's super good. It's still really good. It's like it's definitely the best anime at the moment, right? Like I feel like I'm not crazy in saying that. I am crazy in the fact that my throat is all kinds of fucked up. I'm not ill. I swear to God, I'm not ill. I'm just doing this very early in the morning, and I've not had anything to drink or eat yet. I'm just This is before breakfast, like level of early. I don't usually have breakfast, I guess, but I know it's just super early. I'm not ill, I promise. I'm not ill this time. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so My Hero Academia. I just love how like kind of crazy real it is for a show about like comic book level heroes, you know, and like that sort of stuff. It's kind of crazy about how realistic some characters are, like his mother, like the main character is Mitsudore's mum, right? Like, I love her. I think she's so fucking cool. She's such an interesting character. Like, she's so real. She's like such like a real mum, you know. Like, she's always terrified about it, and she doesn't want him to go to UA because it's like it's bad and because it's just so good. It's really, really nice. It's actually kind of like a real reaction, and I feel like you get a lot of like real reactions from that show. This is my opinion though. But we were talking about video games. Yeah, so the only game that I'm actually interested in is New Gundam Breaker, and I'm pretty excited to play that game. I don't know if you guys remember, I actually brought and played some of the original Gundam Breaker on PS3, or there might be one before that, but I don't know. The first Gundam Breaker on PS3, I brought that in Japanese for us to play for a while. And it didn't last long because we really couldn't understand any of it, so it's a shame that we couldn't play more of that. But it was still good, right? It was a cool game, a cool idea, and I'm really excited for it to show up here. Is this all? Oh, it's HP switch. I see. Well, that's fine, I guess. I'm just super excited to finally play one of these Gundam Breaker games in English, and hopefully we'll have a good old time playing away. We'll have. I don't know what kind of Gundam we want to make. Ideally, we'd probably just make the Barbatos because that's the best Gundam ever to exist. But I'm not entirely sure of how difficult that's going to be to do. I have no idea what to expect from that game. But it looks like it's kind of like Toy Story in a way, like games, like little robot and you're flying around this person's bedroom and stuff. It's very funny. It's very, very good stuff. So hopefully that's going to be super enjoyable, and I can't wait to play more Gundam Breaker because I kind of miss it, to be honest with you. I wish I could some sort of like fix for the original Gundam Breaker to make it English. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, there's really nothing else. There's really nothing else that I'm interested in. There's the cross tag game coming out, you know, and that doesn't really interest me. The roster looks kind of boring. There's Jurassic Park, but that got pushed back. It got pushed back a month, and to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how excited I am for that anymore. Like, I was really excited at the beginning with, and every single time I see it more and more, it kind of just looks worse and worse. So I don't know whether or not we'll bother with it. It's just starting to look worse and worse the longer it goes on. So I see it everywhere as well. They put a lot of like funding into advertisement for that, surprisingly. So, but anyway, I'm sure we'll see a lot more of it. You know, and we're kind of in that weird area. All right, we're kind of in that weird area of video games right now where shows. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. Which doesn't really make much of a difference, right? Game developers, they don't know what they're doing because everything is working around E3 right now, right? In the gaming universe, everything is working around E3. People are excited for E3. People love E3 doing what they want to do, but when it comes to the game industry and what the game industry wants to do from E3, there is always a specific problem, which is, do you release your game during E3? And most people will say no. You don't release your game in that section of area. You either do it beforehand, e.g. the God of Wars and the Far Cries, you know, stuff like that people have waited to release, or released just prior to E3, so that they get that attention, because there's going to be too much going on after E3 for them to warrant attention, right? But there is also the other hand that people will use E3 to build attention on their video games, and we're definitely going to be seeing that. Like September is full of games. There's 4 games that I guarantee you we will see. I guarantee you we will see. We will see Spyro. We will see Spyro the Dragon, the reignited thing at E3. We will see Spider-Man from Insomniac. We will see Tomb Raider on the Square Enix panel. We will see the new Dragon Quest on the Square Enix's panel. We will see this shit because it's coming out in September and they want that final big explosion of interest in their game, you know. So that's probably why they're back there. If I had to guess, Spider-Man and Spyro are probably already done, or very close to finished. You know, they probably could release next month if they really wanted to. They probably could push it out the door. And maybe it's a good thing that they're not just pushing it out the door, but it's what they could probably do, is what I'm saying. But they're going to wait until after E3 when everyone's all hyped for that sort of shit, you know? And that's just the other part of the coin. And I think that's fine. I think that's fine, trying to hype up your game just before its launch. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't try and do that. So it's fine. It just leaves us with a very weird situation, the fact that there's nothing releasing for a while, you know. But we got Gundam Breaker, and actually, speaking of nothing releasing for a while, so I've been kind of on this like PS2 kick lately. You guys know this, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't think the PS2 sort of like, you know, the Ratchet and Clanks, that sort of stuff. I want to play Prince of Persia at some point. I love Prince of Persia. Sands of Time is one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm very excited. I want to play that at some point. You know, there's all these old games that I kind of want to play more of, right? And that's definitely not going away. However, the scheduling recently, this month especially, has been crazy, and it has been rather difficult for me to keep up. I've had not necessarily a breakdown. I wouldn't say that. How can I explain it? I've had a lot of stressful moments where I've just kind of been like a little bit of a panic boy because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's been rather odd. Luckily, I have good friends that help me through it. I started recording that new show that I'm not going to tell you guys about yet because I need to make sure that we got enough to start releasing because of our schedules are both quite packed. We don't find a lot of time to do this, so hopefully we'll be able to get that out at some point next month. But I'm excited for it anyway. I've just finished Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is finishing off next week. Taking Ratchet and Clank's place, however, is City Skylines. All the DLC went on sale the other day, so I brought all of the DLC up, and we're going to play some City Skylines. We're going to build a brand new city. I've already recorded a little bit of it, only a couple of episodes, but I've recorded a little bit, and hopefully you guys are excited for some more City Skylines. Usually City Skylines do pretty well, to be honest. A lot of people seem to enjoy them, and I definitely enjoy playing them, even though traffic will eventually overtake my soul and we will fail. But until then, we're going to build a beautiful city, and it's going to be great. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Before I continue onwards with that conversation, let's look at this, because this is the floor 100th boss. Item God 2. Solomon's Staff. Is that good, do you reckon? It's not rare or shiny. And an Arcadia. Do you reckon that's also good? Like, I feel like that's gotta be pretty good, right? Like, I can't actually look at it. It doesn't let me look at it. But that gotta be good, surely. This is the item God. Oh, okay. So, yeah, what was I saying? Right, okay. So, City Skylines is gonna show up as Ratchet and Clank finishes. I'm going to be recording this on the PC, so it's a completely different kind of feel for me. I got to relearn how to do everything again because it's all fucked up from me learning the controls on controller. We've got Dark Souls coming up. I've recorded about 7 or 8 episodes. I intend to go record a little bit more after this, and that's actually really funny. I don't know why, like, the Dark Souls games just seem to lead to really funny sort of things for me. I get a lot of laughter out of playing those games. But that's coming up, so Dark Souls is continuing. We got the first episode out a couple of days ago. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that and watching that. What else have we got going on? Final Fantasy is still going. I don't think it'll be going for much longer though, because there's not much left. When the next tower comes out, the Heaven on High, I might try a solo run as a samurai, just to see how well that goes and see how far we can get. I won't promise how far we'll get, but we'll try and do like a hardcore, like no death sort of run situation of the new Deep Dungeon. We might do that, but it all requires recording it on thing, and recording this using the program that I use for this stuff is a lot better than OBS in the way of like compacting data. OBS seems to shit it all out in like a raw sort of situation, so if I, like, some of those Final Fantasy episodes that are like an hour long, they're like, you know, 20-25 gig worth of like stuff, which is not a problem. It just takes longer to go through and longer to render and all that sort of stuff, right? It just takes slightly longer to deal with, and that's why it's kind of, for me, it's kind of been a bit hectic, like scheduling stuff and getting it all ready and like putting it out, because I hadn't really prepared around the extra time it would probably take. And City Skylines again will probably take slightly longer to create, which is not a problem. You guys will still get an episode a day. It just means that it might be a bit longer for me, and I need to prep for that, you know. And I will. But yes, so we've got all that coming up. I've brought ourselves a copy of Nier Automata to play, because surprisingly, even a few of you guys have suggested it to me as a Let's Play idea, and apparently it's very fun. So we're going to be playing Nier Automata in the near future. Maybe after Dark Souls we'll play Nier Automata. And then I want to go and get Ratchet and Clank 2 at some point. Like, that would be pretty fucking fun, because I love Ratchet and Clank, and Ratchet and Clank 2 is possibly the best Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if I want to say that or not. I'm not sure if I want to say it's the best Ratchet and Clank, but it's pretty good. It's definitely one of the better ones. Ratchet and Clank 3 I feel is pretty good too, but I don't really remember 3 in the same way as I remember 2, at least. All right, let's try and steal this. Let's try and steal these items, shall we? Before we like nuke it down. Here we go. This one here. Bandit hand? Yeah, sure. Damn. This is fine. We're just gonna try and steal it. 17%. That's a really crappy percentage. Why are you not a good thief, Mara? What is this? Fucking 50% my butt. Alright, come on. Here we go. Come on! Ugh. Gripping up like this might also not be the best idea, but it's probably fun. It's probably fun. Nice! Well done, Misty! You thief! You stole it! Alright, end our turn. Luna died there. That's unfortunate, but we'll deal. Okay, Arcadia. Damn it. Alright, Misty. You are our class thief. Here we go, Mist. Come on, Mist. Oh, Mist. Alright. Here we go. Okay, we got the Arcadia as well. I don't know what that is, but we got an Arcadia now. Cool. Alright. Let's pound on her now. Beat the shit out of her. Yeah, that will do. Defeated Item God 2. Obtained Unique Innocent. Berry Picker. Sweet. Okay. No, I don't want to go to the next stage. I want to leave Item World, and we want to look at those items real quick. Current level is 172! Whoa. That's a lot of levels. That's a pretty good staff, if I do say so myself. Okay, so let's have a look at those items, shall we? Where's the staffs? We got a shit ton of crap. I need to, like, sell this stuff. Solomon's staff. Is that, like, a really good one? Is that a really good one? Like, this one is obviously better right now. Look at this. Fucking amazing. But, like, is that a good one? And what was the other thing? Is it one of these? There it is, the Arcadia. It's 675 on each one. What's a Testament? A Testament is... Fuck's sake, there we go. A Testament is 408, and this is 537. So it's better than an Exodus. Holy shit. Maybe that's the weapon we want to do next. Or the item we want to do next. That's huge. That's a big deal. That's super good, actually. Holy fuck. Okay, we'll do one of those next. So I don't know about this staff, though. You guys let me know if you think this staff is, like, the fucking best. It puts it at the bottom. Does that mean it's the best? It might do. It might mean it's the best. But I mean, look at this one. That's pretty fucking nice. That's pretty sweet. I don't know. You guys let me know. We might continue on with that this next time, or we might just equip that to Screen Nuke and move on to that next item, the Arcadia, because that is fucking sweet. It's not as interesting looking as the Testament or the Exodus, though. It's like kind of boring to look at, but it's a fucking great item. We'll boost that shit right up. Anyway, so yes, I've told you guys a lot about scheduling, stuff like that, a little bit of behind the curtain stuff, which is fine. I hope you guys understand. All stuff is going to continue to go as smoothly as possible. I am going to continue to sit behind the monitor and freak out and get consumed by stress and depression because I cannot do what I want to do. But I will... But from your guys' vision, it'll be beautiful. It'll be a scene of tranquility. Not sure if it'll be tranquility, but you will see it once a day, perfectly in order. Okay? One at 5, one at 7, and then possibly one at 8. Not always, but when there's a Final Fantasy patch or a Destiny patch, or an Attack on Titan world. We'll be on 8. We'll be at 8. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for understanding. Thank you so much for listening to me. I love you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.